Big developments are unfolding behind the scenes at Rangers as the January transfer window continues to gather pace, with fresh movement involving an attacking option has now been confirmed. With squad balance, competition for places, and the demands of the second half of the season all coming sharply into focus, decisions are being taken that could have a notable impact on how the coming weeks shape up. Rangers' recruitment strategy remains active, and this latest completed deal is one that carries significance both in the short term and beyond. As attention turns to what this move means for the player involved and the wider direction of the squad, the implications of Rangers' latest piece of transfer business are now coming into view. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. But first, Rangers need another striker to boost their chances of a title challenge, according to former Rangers player Charlie Adam. The Ibrox side have signed winger Andreas Skov Olsen on loan from Wolfsburg, while Tochi Chukwani and defender Tur Romans have joined permanently. Head coach Danny Röhl could further add to the squad before the window closes in a fortnight's time. Hearts currently lead the pack in the Scottish Premiership, sitting 6 points clear of Rangers and rival Celtic. The likes of Youssef Chermiti and Bojan Miovski are already in the building at Ibrox, but former midfielder Adam reckons another addition in that department is needed. He told the media, "Rangers are in good form and have done good business, but they need a goal scorer who can really affect the top end of the pitch. Tavernier is the top scorer at the moment. That says where it is at. His career at Rangers has been incredible, but you need players scoring at the top end and creating assists. You need a spread of goals around the team. If Rangers can get a striker in to make a difference from now until the end of the season, that will give them a chance at the title." He added, "There's still going to be a lot of big results to come before the end of the season, but for the three teams challenging, the next 2 weeks of the window are key." Now, Rangers have completed a significant piece of January business after agreeing a deal to send winger Finlay Curtis to Kilmarnock on loan until the end of the season. The 19-year-old will head to Rugby Park in search of regular first-team football, with the move offering both clubs a timely solution as the campaign enters a crucial phase. Kilmarnock's new management team, led by former Ibrox coach Neil McCann alongside Billy Dodds, had identified Curtis as a priority target shortly after replacing Stuart Cattlewell earlier this month. Interest in Curtis had been building across the Premiership and the English lower leagues, but Rangers have now sanctioned a switch to Ayrshire, where the winger is expected to play a key role as Kilmarnock battle to secure their top-flight status. Curtis has featured 18 times for Rangers this season and made a strong impression earlier in the campaign. He announced himself with a goal in the high-profile victory over Panathinaikos, before adding further strikes against Alloa and St Mirren. Those performances initially earned him a place in Russell Martin's plans, with Rangers resisting loan approaches during the summer, despite firm interest from several clubs, including Kilmarnock. However, opportunities have become increasingly limited in recent weeks. Rangers' attacking options were bolstered by the arrival of Andreas Skov Olsen, a signing that further intensified competition for wide positions as Danny Röhl pushes for Premiership success in the second half of the season. With game time likely to be reduced, a loan exit became the most logical pathway for Curtis's development. RFC News had previously reported that both Curtis and Lyle Cameron were candidates to leave on loan during this window, a strategy aimed at ensuring young players continue to gain valuable minutes rather than stagnating on the fringes of the squad. Cameron has already completed his temporary move to Aberdeen, making his debut at the weekend. Rangers are also continuing efforts to streamline the squad elsewhere, with the club still open to offloading Clinton Enciala, Kieran Dowell and Joe Rothwell before the window closes. Speaking recently about the rationale behind allowing players to depart on loan, Röhl underlined the importance of balancing squad momentum with individual development. Yeah, I think we have to look at what makes sense for the group, Royal said following Rangers' win over Rannon Athletic. I think in the middle of February we have more normal weeks. It changes a little bit. You have less rotations. If you have a team that is really running, then I will keep running. Then you have some positions where you rotate and you look at what you need for the next opponent. In this case, you have to look at what makes sense to give players opportunities in other places. I think for Lyle, it's a good opportunity to get minutes. For us, it's helpful as well. In this case, we go forward. Those comments neatly sum up Rangers' approach, with Curtis now afforded the chance to test himself consistently at Premiership level under a manager who knows him well. For Kilmarnock, the deal represents a timely attacking boost. For Rangers, it ensures a promising, young asset continues his development while the title push takes centre stage. Ultimately, this is another reminder of how carefully Rangers are managing their squad as the season reaches a decisive stage. Every move now is being weighed not just on immediate impact, but on what it means for depth, momentum, and long-term development. With the deal now completed, attention will shift to how the situation unfolds in the weeks ahead, and whether this decision proves to be a smart piece of business as Rangers continue to push toward their key objectives for the remainder of the campaign. In other news, a former Rangers Academy player has completed his move to Premier League side Burnley. Cameron Scott, who joined Rangers aged 9, has joined Burnley's under-20s squad at Turf Moor. The defender, 18, has signed after a successful trial period with Andy Farrell's team. The Scotland under-17 international has joined on a deal until the summer of 2027. Primarily a left-back, Scott can also fill at centre-back, while he has been known to play on the left wing too. "It's a great feeling to be here," he said. "When you're younger, you always want to be at the top clubs, and being at a Premier League club like Burnley was really attractive to me. There are quite a few Scottish lads around the building too, including Ellis, who I played against for years, and Muzz, who is from the same area as me. I really enjoyed my 2 weeks here. The setup's really good and the training ground's phenomenal, so it was a no-brainer." Academy manager Chris Casper added, "Cameron is a strong addition to our under-21s group ahead of the second half of the season. He impressed with his attitude and technical ability on trial and with the physical profile to match. I look forward to seeing him fulfill his potential with us." But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.